morning. I'm good. How are you? Can I get a small iced Mexican hot chocolate latte? Have you heard of those?
It's fake.
She said it's fake.
I don't give a fuck. God sent me to piss the world off.
Hello, honey bunches. Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. And today we are in the line of Dutch Bros. And I'm running out of ideas, honey bunches. I know you guys are giving me ideas, and I'm gonna take some of those ideas and I'm gonna use them. So I'm in the Dutch Bros line, and I seen this TikTok going around everywhere of this iced Mexican hot chocolate latte. And once again, I was skeptical. Every time I come here, I come with these drinks and they're never existent. So I recorded this oh, well, you guys saw, I recorded on both. So yeah, it's not real, it's fake, the iced hot chocolate Mexican. Well, at least that's what she told me. Yeah, anyways, I am gonna be doing a Q&A this morning, and we are just gonna have a nice iced coffee and chit chat. I think that should be good, right? Because girl, by the way, I'm running on like 6 hours of fucking sleep.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Honey bunches, honey bunches, honey bunches, honey bunches, honey bunches. All right, guys, so for the Q&A, I was gonna, drink a coffee. I don't want to drink this. It's not bad. I don't know what she gave me. It's not bad, but I just don't. If I'm gonna waste my calories on a big, huge iced coffee, I'd rather have it be a bit better. So anyways, we're gonna go get some breakfast right here at a bagel shop before we start this beautiful Q&A. I'm a little bit in a bad mood, but I just know once I get something to eat and kind of just get a nice, better coffee. Or
at this point, I'm gonna make my own fucking coffee when I get home.
We are now parked. Let's get this Q&A going. Sorry if my energy is a little low, you guys. I'm very tired, but I feel like once I open up this bagel, it's gonna be good. I have myself a nice little water, not in my Stanley, surprisingly, for once. Let's begin. Ooh, okay, this is already making me happy. Oh my god, there was a cheese pull. Do you see it? It's like very tiny. But right now when I seen it, it was prettier. They had no sriracha, no sauce, so I'm gonna have to eat this without any sauce, which seems like a crime, but at this point, I need to get this video started. I'm in the Jack in the Box parking lot. A County Express bus literally just parked next to me, and everybody in the bus is watching me eat and record. It's okay, it's for the vibes. This is gonna be the first question. Advice for finding a man so I can be a stay-at-home girlfriend too. Okay. So this question is a bit tricky to answer, and I think the best way I would kind of want to answer this is probably by saying that when I first met my boyfriend, he was just he still is very obviously nice, just very nice, very different from all the other assholes. He stood out, and like, I was a bit skeptical at first. I thought it was like, maybe this is too good to be true, like a too good to be true moment, and I kind of was holding back for a bit, but then I kind of just let it happen. So I would say my advice is the one that you see no red flags in, the one that you kind of feel like, is this too good to be true? And I would just say, the really nice guy. Pick the nice guy always, because I know us as women, sometimes we get drawn to like the more, maybe not me, but like, or maybe not you guys, but I've seen women sometimes, be a little bit more attracted to, the bad boy, the toxic love. I know a lot of girls that rather have that than just like the traditional, like, nice man. Sometimes a lot of women get bored with that, and I can see why too. I would always just say, pick the nice one. pick the nice guy. And that's pretty much what I did. And in no, honey bunch, it wasn't too good to be true, because look at me now, 6 years later. So that's just like some of the advice that I would give you guys is, you know, pick the nice man. Okay, guys, next question. How do you stay inspired when it comes to posting videos? Now, that question is really good because I can answer it pretty much like that. And that is because I have always envisioned like this life for me ever since, you know, I was in high school, ever since I was right here working at Jack in the Box, that I just, it's like a Pinterest board, basically. All these things that I see on Pinterest, all these like feels and vibes and the butterflies that I get when I watch other vloggers or other content creators, that's always like the life that I knew I want to go for, and the life that I want, and the life that I deserve. And that is pretty much what keeps me going, and I literally will not stop until I get there. And it's crazy because even when I was in high school failing pretty much all my classes, I would think like, what am I gonna do with my life? Because honestly, till this day, I kind of, if social media wasn't a thing, I have no fucking idea what I would want to do. I kind of have an idea, but other than that, when I was back in high school, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like, I'm just gonna post on YouTube. I'm just gonna post on YouTube. I'm just gonna post on YouTube. Like, there was never a plan B for me, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but still till right now, there is no plan B for me. So that is my motivation, that I have no plan B, and I am just gonna keep going and going and going and going and going. If that means posting so much, then that's what's gonna happen. I think that's what motivates me to post every day, because I am not where I want to be in life. I mean, I'm very happy with my life, very, very happy, but I know there's way more to come, and I want that to be here already. It's coming to me. I know it is. I feel it, and I'm accepting it. I just need it to come a little faster, but it's okay. All great things take time, so I'm accepting that. Next question. How did you and your BF meet? Me and my boyfriend, right there, honey bunches, at Jack in the Box. I met my boyfriend at Jack in the Box, you guys. We started working together. I was already working there for a while, probably like 3 years before he came, and then we met. I was showing him how to do fryers and then that is pretty much how it happened. We just met, and then he followed me on Instagram, and we started chatting it up for a bit, and then we started dating. Well, here I was at Jack in the Box, and then that quickly just stopped. I mean, I just left Jack in the Box, and then yeah, no, he does not still work at Jack in the Box, you guys. We only worked there for a short time together, probably like 4 months, and then we just both left. Next question. Do you think you'll ever come out with merch? I'd totally buy. Oh my god, I wouldn't even know where to even start with that. But in the future, that is something I would so totally do, because I feel like I have so many catchphrases. Just like a huge pink hoodie that says like. I don't know. I feel like I definitely would, but I'm at a point where I wouldn't even know where to go with that. I mean, I kind of have an idea what I would do with that, but definitely in the future, I do want to come out with some things. I do have like some, you know, little dream manifestation things that I would want to come out with, and I know you guys would like, and I feel like it's so on brand for me. I feel like you guys see those types of items that I carry around with me a lot, and I feel like maybe coming out with my own would be really cute, but that's just like more in the future, you know? But oh my god, the fact that you would buy my merch. Next question. Do you plan on having kids? So yes, I do, you guys. The age is just kind of where it gets me, where I don't know, I feel like I do want to have kids. I for sure, that's like not a question. It's a yes. But the question is, how many kids and what age? So I feel like right now is just like a no. I don't want kids right now, because I feel like I need to start up, you know, I want to get where I want to be, and I feel like it wouldn't be really ideal right now for me to have a baby, especially where I'm not where I want to be on the platforms. But eventually I do, and if I were to, you know, be pregnant right now, I would, obviously that's not a question, for sure have it, and for sure have her. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I feel like I am gonna be more of a late, whatever that means, late mom, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having my first baby at 30. I'm okay with having my first baby at 29. I'm okay with having my first baby at 31. I just don't know when. Whenever God wants, you know, when the time is right, you know, and I trust God that he knows what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So there's your question. Next question, what does your BF do for work? So I get this question a lot, especially on TikTok, and I haven't actually even answered it on TikTok, but or have I answered it here too? I don't know, but my BF, my boyfriend, is a truss designer. So a truss designer is a person that designs roof for the houses and buildings and malls and, you know, just a roof designer, truss designer. He's really good at his job, you guys. I got lucky with my boyfriend because I feel like he's a very like hard worker, and I really love that about him. And that's like one of the things that made me fall in love with him, is just he is so hard working. And not only that, you guys, sometimes, well, most of the times, he is at work and then he goes to the gym and then he comes home from the gym. We have dinner together and then he's back on his computer because sometimes he takes jobs home, or honestly like 80% of the times he takes jobs home. So he just comes home from work and continues working again, and then we're both right there just on our little laptops just like working. Sorry you guys if I'm literally so out of it. I'm not out of it, I'm here, but I'm just tired. Okay, so another question, what is the #1 tip for weight loss? Okay, so a big rule that I would have to say for anybody trying to lose weight is that you have to let your body, you have to allow yourself to feel hunger. And back then I remember I would be walking around my mom's house and I'd be like, babe, when's the last time I was hungry? I never let myself get hungry because I would just be eating all the time. Every time I was finishing eating, I already knew what my next snack was. I already had a huge iced coffee filled with like a bunch of calories in them. I just always would think about the next food, the next drink, the next soda, the next snack, the next ice cream. And that is just something that we need to stop doing. If we're trying to lose weight, you need to allow yourself to feel hunger. Also, the next thing is that when we're eating our meals, let's just say any meal, do not keep going if you're hungry. They always say to stop like at a 70% feeling when you feel, you know, satisfied. You don't need to keep eating until you're full. You don't need to be eating until you're a food coma. And I used to do that so much, you guys. I used to just eat, like eat. And I still, to this day, I still have a really hard time. Let's just say like if I made a big pot of like shrimp Alfredo and it's like, but I could keep going. I could keep going more than 70%. And sometimes I do, you guys. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I keep going. But for the most part, I just kind of like try to just stay away. And I know it's hard at first, but once you guys see the results, it's gonna be easier and easier to break all the bad habits. Trust me, you guys. What camera do you use to record your videos on? Sunny ZV-1F. I literally love this camera, and I think I've talked about it already a couple times, but yeah, you guys, this is her. She is gorgeous, and I love her so much, and it makes recording so much fun and easier. I feel like I fell in love way more after, I mean, I was recording with my Canon G7X. I know it's going really viral right now for like Instagram photos, and I have it like somewhere in my closet and I never take it and I never use it anymore. But now that it's going viral, I kind of want to take some pics and actually post them on Instagram, since I never fucking post anything on Instagram. It's been a year since I posted on Instagram. Next questions. What's one of your major goals as an influencer for the new year? Like, would you ever do collabs with other influencers or something like that? I don't know. I don't really see myself as an influencer, more as a content creator, but thank you, because I do take that as a compliment. Well, one of my actual dreams collab would probably be to be on the Alanize podcast, you guys, because I think you fall in love with creators more once you're being put on a platform like that, because all the questions he asks you, and you guys just get looked at in a different light, because he gets really deep into your guys' stories and who you are and just everything. So I would probably want to be on that interview or that podcast, because I don't know. I mean, I watch a lot of the I watch a lot of the videos that he puts out. And not only that, you guys, I would watch him a lot on his vlogs before Noche de Pendejadas. So I don't know. That would probably be my main one to think like right off the bat. It would be to be on Noche de Pendejadas. Next question. Are you planning on doing any thrifting videos again? Actually, you guys, I was thinking about it and I really do want to start getting into the thrifting scene again, the thrifting era. Maybe not as much as I did before, but I do want to start for my trip to Mexico. I kind of want to shop for some vintage like tank tops and like cute little vintage mini skirts. So you guys will actually be getting a thrifting video probably very soon. I would say probably like in 3 weeks I'm gonna start shopping and I'm gonna take you guys again thrifting. I just probably don't think a lot like how my whole channel used to be thrifting, but you guys will be getting some very soon. I'm actually super excited. I already have like a Pinterest board that I'm kind of creating for the vibes that I want to give off for Mexico this year, so maybe I'll share that with you guys too. Okay, next question. Will you ever move out of the place you're currently living in? Love you so much. I love you, Crystal. Oh my god, I love Crystal so much. Okay, so yes, I will. Well, that's not our forever home. That's actually not at all our forever home. I would want to stay there a bit longer until I actually find something for sure, but I kind of want to say I have like a little bit of a time limit there. I just don't really want to say how long. It's not like anytime soon, but I do have a little time limit on that. So it's not going to be forever, you guys. And yeah, I don't know where we're going to go next. I don't know if we're going to go to an apartment. I don't know if we're going to go get a house. I don't know. So I'm getting a little anxiety thinking about that, but we definitely do plan on not being there for like hella long. You know what I mean? But I do love my little home, even though she gets really fucking cold. I still love her. And honestly, sometimes I do think of that. I'm like, I can't even imagine the day that's gonna come when oh my god, I'm really getting emotional. Oh my god. Bitch, please. I don't even know how I'm gonna feel when the day comes when I do leave the garage, because it's a garage, and I like take one last look at that kitchen and all my pink stuff. Oh my god, sorry. Sometimes I do too much. And it's not even me trying to do this, you guys. This is just genuinely who I am. I'm just sleep deprived as fuck. But, I don't even know how I'm gonna feel the day that I actually have to start packing everything up and take one last look at that kitchen, because you guys already know all my kitchen videos, and that's pretty much how I came up on TikTok, was like cooking in my pink kitchen. So I know I'm gonna feel so sad. But next question. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last question, you guys, because I have been sitting in my car for like an hour, and it is not gonna feel like an hour for you guys, but it's been an hour for me. So let's just go ahead and do this last question. Tips on confidence and knowing your worth when it comes to dating and just in general. So it is super important to be confident, you guys, because I know what it's like to feel confident, and I know what it's like to not feel confident at all. And I know how important it is when everybody can kind of play on that, especially in the dating scene. Men love a confident woman, you guys. They kind of know how you can carry yourself if you're not confident. So it's always super important to be confident. And I would kind of say that kind of starts by just being literally the best version of yourself, if that means working out, because working out is like super like, okay, so I know it's like super cliche to say like working out is like the best thing you could do yourself mentally, physically, and I feel like a lot of people don't really want to believe it, because I didn't want to believe it, and it's true, you guys. I'm not saying like you go in there and fucking squat like 50 pounds. No, it's like take a walk around your neighborhood, put on the little YouTube Pilates, and it literally will help you so much mentally, and that's when you're gonna start figuring out how to love yourself. I feel like that's what happened to me. I started to love myself on a whole nother level when I started working out, and like I said, I literally just walk. That's literally all I do, walk and do Pilates workout videos. So that is pretty much all I do. It's super easy, you guys. It's really easy. And then also take the extra time to, get ready in the morning, do your hair, do an overnight blowout, and just do little things for yourself that you don't usually do. Get your nails done, get your lashes done. If it means getting you like a nice cute little purse that's gonna make you feel prettier, if it's gonna, get a new outfit, you want to make sure that you love yourself, and everybody knows it. So yeah, just like those little tips that I would say, you know, maybe change up your diet as well. Maybe we can start off with sea moss. It doesn't have to necessarily be sea moss. It could just be drinking a gallon of water a day, drinking green tea, you know, just doing things to better yourself. And I promise you guys, once you start doing that, you're going to feel the love for yourself in a whole different level. So I think that's what I would say. It was a little tough question at first because when I read it, I was like, okay. I lied. One more question. I was just turning off my phone and I got one question while I was doing that. So this is the question. What's the hardest thing about social media? So I think the hardest thing about social media would probably be the progress that you think you might not be seeing, especially because a lot of people right now are trying to be content creators and influencers, and it's really hard because you have to make yourself stand out from everyone else. And I think that's not the hard part. I think the hard part is seeing, like, is it really going to work out? Is this really going to happen? Am I going to be able to make it? And it's hard, you guys, because I mean, I've been doing already YouTube for the longest time. And I mean, I like where I'm at, but you know, I would probably want to be somewhere further. But like I said, that's just timing, and all great things take time. So I think that would be the hardest thing, is just trusting yourself and trusting the process and just staying consistent. I mean, now I'm at a place where staying consistent is just my normal. Like, if I'm not consistent, that's just not normal for me. So I would probably just have to say that. The progress, and then just basically trusting the process and crossing your fingers and praying and manifesting and hoping that it works, because, yeah. And then obviously too, like, I would say the mean comments hurt me, but I don't know, you guys. I feel like I'm a little, I don't know, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but I feel like I'm a little built different. I really don't get that bothered with mean comments, because I'm telling you guys, I feel like I was just like, okay, I feel like everybody's always been kind of mean to me. Not like that, not in like a weird like way, but I feel like even when I was like in middle school and elementary school, there would always be lots of girls that just didn't really like me. And even to this day, you guys, I wish I could get more into that, but I can't really speak on people because I'm on the internet. So I can't really say much, but I feel like I always meet people, I mean women to be exact. I feel like I always meet females, and they don't, it's just like that thing where they're just not girls. And I feel like I've met so many girls like that, fake friends, you know, acquaintances that I have to be kind of forced to be around with. And I feel like I've just been around a lot of girls that just don't like me for literally no reason. So I feel like when it comes to the hate comments, I feel like it's just nothing very different. And I'm just being completely honest. I mean, there is times where I just look at comments and I'm like, that's kind of fucking mean, but never to the part where it's deep into my core and it gets me super angry. So I hope that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Alright guys, but that is the end of this video, because I've been here for so long already, probably like an hour and 20 minutes just sitting in this Jack in the Box parking lot. Do you guys want my other half? I have the other half here. Egg, sausage, jalapeno cheese cheddar bagel. And that was it. Honestly, this video had such a rough start because I was like, honestly, I was not in a really good mood, especially with the Dutch Bros that I got. Nothing pisses you off more than getting a coffee that was supposed to make your day and ruins your day. That's exactly why I started making my own coffee. And I try to be a little spontaneous and try to go over here to get like a new recipe, and it completely failed. And I felt like I started this video like not on a good foot, but this is proof that just me talking to you guys and just being in front of the camera makes me feel so much more better, because now I feel better. I feel accomplished, and I feel like I literally just had girl time. So thank you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for making literally posting every day worth it. Because bitch, I'm tired. I'm just kidding. Bye queens. Love you.